only 2 more households to go through for the spring rotation, and we're heading off to the De La Rosa household in a minute. And if the map looks different, don't worry, I'll explain that also in a minute. These two met on a vacation trip where Lorenzo swept Catherine off of her feet. Starting a new life together is always a challenge, but maybe they'll master things despite their different personalities. Here we are at the De La Rosa household, and a potential try for baby is already in progress. Appreciate it, guys. Alright, surprisingly enough, it gave me the try for baby dialogue, but the notification is pregnant from Risky Woohoo, but either way, she is now pregnant, thank you so much. I was very much expecting them to do that. So, let me just explain to you all the introduction and all that stuff. They were previously in a different house, but I realized I didn't really like the house. It was a 1x2 and it was just long. And I felt that that really wasn't very interesting, so I decided to move them out, and I built them this house. It's 2 stories. It is based on one by Plastic Box, with ample room for at least one baby, as we now have it. You're already getting hungry, which is fine. You're going to be pregnant. So, Catherine, we've not seen much of her. She is a Virgo, very neat, but also very shy. And Lorenzo loves games. Okay. Her turn-ons are a good reputation, a hard worker, and she doesn't like bad reputations. Please don't. Thank you very much. She is a knowledge sim. Her lifetime aspiration is becoming the Hand of Poseidon. Not a very available career that we have right now. Going by how it's unlocked in my game, it's probably not going to happen until late summer, maybe the beginning of autumn. You come here and eat as well. Lorenzo we've already seen a lot of. He is a romance sim. His lifetime want is to have 20 simultaneous lovers, which he already has one with his wife, and no, he and Monica only have crushes on each other. I could have sworn they already fell in love. Either way, his secondary aspiration is family. So he definitely wants to settle down with Catherine, have the whole 2.1 kids with a dog and all that stuff. But he still has this desire to be free and be a romance sim, so we'll see how that goes. Her secondary aspiration is pleasure, so she does want to have fun, but I hope I can get her to focus more on knowledge right now, because the issue with pleasure sims, in my experiences, they always want to buy TVs, they want to buy electronic stuff, and just that sort of stuff, so they're kind of difficult to please early on. So if she focuses on knowledge and just getting her skills up, that should be easy enough. The one unique thing that they have is they have a bookshelf. I already put the stuff out that they bought, so we have the dartboard that Catherine bought and the easel that Lorenzo bought. Some decorative plants, the rest I sold. And for a while, I was actually wondering, what am I going to do with these two? Because they rolled the highest amount of money for the entire... you study cooking. The fewer fires we have to worry about, the better. Because they had the highest amount of money they rolled out of the starting households, I was like, what am I going to do with them? Because the house isn't that expensive. Even this one. This one was more expensive than the one that they started off with, but it's still not that expensive. Like, they have like 5,500 simoleon. They're doing fine. So I had this amazing 2 a.m. epiphany, which is not as good as an epiphany at 5 a.m., but it's still a pretty good epiphany. I'm going to make Lorenzo open the baby supply store. That is also the store that's already out on the map. So I already started building it, just the shell, so that Lorenzo can purchase it. And the upside is, since he will be the owner, he will also be able to go there all the time, compared to Catherine, who can't go anywhere right now because she is pregnant. And pregnancy and community time mod don't really work well together. So while she's busy studying something and hopefully feeling okay, I'm going to send him off to open up the store and to actually fill it up. So here we have the little store, and his family sim aspiration is already starting up. He wants to have a baby. Your wife is pregnant, so I'm just going to lock that in, and I will just fill up the store for a minute. So here we are. We have 2 different types of cribs, one of them being 1 tile long, because a lot of them don't have that much room, so it's always good to have smaller parts, along with a 1 tile changing table, as well as Max, you, yes, you. Hello, Max. Greetings, my friend, my good friend. Show this item to Max. He needs them. I also have a different type. Oh, he's here without money. Okay. I also have a different crib and a different changing station, both of them the usual 2 tile ones. All of the regular kind of toys, a high chair, and a baby mat, so there is something for babies and for toddlers. And honestly, this just really solves a problem I had, because I was thinking, I don't have the baby supply store right now. I already have babies. I'm having more babies coming in, especially with Lorenzo and his wife. Like, when I moved them into their first house, the first thing they did autonomously was a dance kiss. So I was like, okay, those 2, as soon as I start the rotation for them, they're probably going to do try for baby. And they did. So I was like, I definitely am going to need a baby supply store for them, or at the very least, they're going to need baby supplies. I'm not sure why you are looking for the smaller stuff, Max, but, alright. I mean, if you don't buy anything during this rotation, I am going to intentionally send you to the store and buying cribs. And like I said, I had this sudden epiphany because I was like, they have money. I could make a store. Like, I could have one of them open a store so that there's like some use going on, some bit more progress. And then I decided just have him have the baby supply store. It also kind of matches with his personality, because being a family-oriented sim, even if it's just a secondary aspiration, it still counts. Also, I see you, Monica. You bought some toddler toys and a changing station. What are you planning? I know you have flings going on, but so far you've not really had anything else, so I know you're not pregnant. But this is only the first round of the rotation, so we're definitely going to be getting babies down the line. And we are already rank 1. 1,300. I'm just going to get him the discount for replenishing everything. And that's his first simoleon. I don't want it to be here too late. This was mostly just to set it up and hopefully to get Max to buy a crib, which he didn't. Amanda is, which is surprising. But at least the store is open, it's available, so that I don't have to worry. Like, if I do the summer rotation, my idea was, since Max would be the second person anyway, he would have his summer rotation without the baby supply store open yet, which wouldn't help. So this is just a way to fix a problem I saw coming a mile away. Also, Monica, sorry, we're actually really empty. So I'm probably going to close the store in a minute, restock, and then go back home. So, while Lorenzo is gone for several hours now in the store, we're going to have our time with Catherine, and You know what, make some lunch meat sandwiches as well, because I know Pleasure Sims sometimes, even other Aspiration Sims, but I see that a lot, they have this want to eat lunch meat sandwiches, and if I have a supply of those already in the store, I don't have to worry about making them in time or having to prepare any. And they have 2 little garden plots because there are 2 Sims, and with at least 1 baby coming up, I don't want to run the risk of them running low on any type of food, like the fridge is already going to end up out of stock. So a bit more is hopefully going to be helpful. And she already started painting. Do we know what your favorite hobby is? We do not, and it's clearly not art. Her energy is already tanking, so I think I'm going to have her nap until Lorenzo is back. Alright, Lorenzo has returned. His needs are also very in need of some attention. And then you can make mac and cheese as well, just so we have a nice stock of leftovers so that I don't waste any time in cooking when Catherine is getting really hungry, because look at her, her needs are already tanking a little bit. You're doing a bit okay, so go to the upstairs. You know, if we want to be like really precise and split hairs and everything, they don't only have a bookcase compared to everyone else, they also have a second bathroom, but I don't really count that because it's still identical to some of the other bathrooms. And I decided to just build them one with 2 bathrooms to begin with, because 3 Sims is usually the point where I start to think, okay, I'm going to need at least a second toilet in the household. But she's doing okay. I would very much like for her wands to change so that we can actually focus on getting her aspiration up. He is doing fine. He wants everything. He has the wife. He wants the baby. He wants the pet. He wants everything. It's one of the family Sims thing, but romance family is actually, I think, a really interesting type of aspiration combination, similar to knowledge and romance, which I had with a different character once. But let's hope that this is going to feed her pretty well, and then I'm gonna have to take a quick shower and then go to bed immediately, because the needs tanking is one of the things that I'm concerned about, because I do have the miscarriage and death in childbirth mod installed. So far, it's never sprung up for me, but I would prefer this video to not be the first one where it actually happens. Take a shower and then you can go to bed, and he probably is gonna have something similar. I might have him play on the dartboard a little bit to get his fun up. Yeah, they're already talking about babies. Already saying, yeah, our family is already expanding. You know, considering all of the surprises this challenge has already given me, we've had an affair, we've had alien abduction, we've had fire. I'm wondering what the surprise in this video is going to be. Place your bets in the comments what you think it was going to be, or what it will be. My bet, quadruplets. No, 6:45. Aww, they're cuddling together. It's something that couple Sims do when sleeping in the same bed, and they wake up but they don't have any actions queued up. It's a really small thing. It's also very cute and something that I missed since it was removed from Sims 3 onward. You know what? You come down here and tend to those plants. Catherine woke up at 1 a.m. to inform us that she is pregnant. So, sorry guys, you're gonna have to stop cuddling and take care of yourselves. So you can see I had her come down and eat a lunch meat sandwich just to keep her hunger up a bit. Still no change in her wants. No, there we go. Okay, she wants to have a bubble bath. That is a very common pleasure sim sort of want. Cooking level 2 and a date. Date would actually be a pretty good idea because I can just abuse that to get her aspiration up because all of the wants are going to be about Lorenzo and the date. His wants are so-so. He wants to flirt with his wife. How dare he? That is just so uncouth. But he also wants a date. But he's also going to get a huge boost when the baby gets born. But I think I will have them have a little date. Just to get both of their aspirations up. And I might send him off to the store again, which was going pretty well. By the time I closed the store, Amanda ended up buying one of the cribs as well, so I don't know what her plans are. We'll see. Ask on date. A date in their pajamas at home. And he wants to learn physiology and lifelong happiness, and that already changed because now they just want to do this. Okay, have him chat because she wants to do that. Have a pillow fight, tickle him and entertain him. Play with her, dance with her, and then slow dance. Then I'll just slow dance and that should fill up both of them at once. And we're getting some more mail. Alan Cuts? Are you related to the reviewer Alvin? You do look similar. Yeah, I have to go outside. There's not enough room inside, apparently. They both want to go dine out. Well, we don't have a restaurant right now, so that's not going to work. Okay, stop dancing. Those two are just adorable. You know, with the way they are with each other, even by default. I kind of worry about his lifetime want, because he is going to want to have more lovers, of course. And someone's calling now. Appreciate her, have a pillow fight, and entertain him. Oh, she's going to go to answer it. Or he is. I don't know, one of them. But, I mean, we already know that he cheated on her with Monica. Perhaps not at this point in the timeline, if we want to be precise. But it has happened, and I'm worried that it's going to happen and we'll all be found out. Because it's a small community, and 20 lovers, that's quite a lot. That's 19 times the chance for him to be found out. And then I wonder and worry how things are going to end up. Are they going to break up? Are they going to implode the entire family and all that? But I'm putting the cart before the chickens or whatever. So, okay, appreciate her. Please get off the phone. You're in the middle of a date. Alright, that's them. Doing an auto woo and having a dream date, so if you could please get up so I can end the date. Because she is getting really hungry and very tired. There we go. And end the date. Alright, Lorenzo is starting to get a good reputation. Which is good, that makes him even more attractive to his wife. Get leftovers. Okay, no going to the store for him today. His hunger is going to be taken care of, and the store would be open for only like a few hours. Like less than 3 or 4, so I don't think it would be worthwhile. And I would say he would be here for the birth of his children, but no, that's gonna take a bit longer. And I know I said children. Maybe I'm having a premonition. Oh, okay. Catherine is having her bubble bath that she wanted, and she wants to learn fire prevention. That's a very good life skill to have. So I'm gonna lock that in for her. I have a mod where Sims that have... Oh, there we go. Second bump. And she's going to bed because she's very, very tired. Anyway, he's lounging around. I have a mod where Sims that have the life skill fire safety learned they are actually able to remain calm when there's a fire and they're better at extinguishing it, which is apparently what the skill was supposed to do originally, but for some reason in the unmodded game it doesn't. It doesn't do anything, so the skill is useless to learn. But my mod changes that, so always good to learn. Alright, Catherine, get up please. It is only 8 p.m., but I'm gonna have her... No, you're not going to bed yet. I'm gonna have her get up and eat something. I'm gonna have him eat something too, even if the item is burned, like I said. But better some burned food than no food, cause her hunger is already pretty low, and I know she would be unable to make it through the night without getting up and demanding food. Okay, it's 4:30 a.m. He is awake. She desperately needs the bathroom and desperately needs to eat. No, you go down here, you use that bathroom. Come on. Her bladder is very full and very, very, very big. She wants to buy some new clothes. Well, we don't have any tailors right now or any clothing stores, so can't do that. But I want her to eat something. See if I can get her fun up and then focus more on getting that life skill. His wants, sorry, not wants, his turn-ons and turn-offs are life skills, so that will be something good. Brown hair, like his wife has, and he doesn't like mechanical people. Maybe he just prefers to be the one doing the repairs. You know, water those. I told you to clean that up, but okay. Eat that. Oh, she is so hungry. But she is still in platinum aspiration, and the mood doesn't go down as fast with platinum aspiration, so should still be okay, and she is getting food right now, so I don't think I have to worry about her starving this very minute. Oh, time for the babies, okay.
Oje kaplon naben. Huh? Possible? Relatige. Nouveau fashion gravatique.
Only one baby. All right, it's a boy. I'm going to name him Carlos. Congratulations, you two. I suppose my surprise is that he is only a singular birth, not multiples. Cuddle your baby, and I will quickly get them the baby supply stuff. So there we have that. Then put him in the crib, and then I'm gonna send her to bed for a little bit. He's just checking out what they all have now, which is the same stuff that you're selling, so I'm not sure why you're looking all that surprised. What? Of course you can use that. Okay, had a bit of difficulty getting that to work, but it works now. She's, like I said, going to bed because her energy is really low, and I'm sending him off to the store. Okay, so since that one-tile crib seems to be having a bit of an issue with not being as space efficient as I had hoped it would be, I decided to replace that one with this Sims 4 to 2 tiny living crib that we have. You're buying more toddler toys, Monica. Is this some sort of charity drive thing you're doing? Max, there you are. I would very much like for you to at least buy one crib. Oh, he and Amanda became best friends. No, don't show it to Monica, show it to Max. He's probably here without money, again, quote unquote. He's just browsing, okay. Yeah, we know you don't really like Max. That's fine. He's not interested in you either, Monica. He and Max are getting so bad with each other. But he's already close to being friends with his son. Honestly, he's practically friends with everyone in the neighborhood except for Jacob. But as we remember, Jacob was a bit of a jerk anyway. Not specifically to Lorenzo, they just kinda didn't interact with each other much in the first episode. Anyway, Max, if you're just here to browse, then please leave. And Monica is just... either she's doing a charity drive at the city hall, or she's got some plans she's not telling us. And Max is back again. Okay, Amanda needs a bit of help. What is she looking for? And then you can ring Monica up. I know it's... took him a bit. It's a small store, but it's still only one person. If he is busy with a customer, he cannot ring you up. When I was working retail, somebody else also didn't understand that. Okay, ring her up. That's the second crib that Amanda is buying. Okay, she has slept most of his stay... oh, I forgot to put that away. She has slept through most of his hours at the store, but her energy is looking good. I want to take care of her fun. She wants to harvest good produce. Well, looking at the plants right now, I don't think that's going to happen, and I have the feeling that they're not going to be ready until pretty much the beginning of summer. So you're probably going to have to wait for that. How are you doing, Henny? He's doing fine. I want to get her fun up a little bit, because learning life skills is unfortunately something that isn't counted as fun, which is a bit weird. I personally think that might be quite entertaining to read about. But I'm one of those weirdos. Okay, so games, cooking, and... and art are not any of her one true hobbies. That is interesting. Study fire safety. I mean, her aspiration is gold right now, so it's still okay. But the closer I am to fulfilling that is not only good in terms of eventual fires, but also the closer I am to fulfilling that want when I do need her aspiration to go up. Lorenzo is back home. How's the baby? Baby's okay, baby's sleeping. Baby doesn't need to be taken out to do any kind of eating or anything like that. Those are just dying. Oh, who's calling now? You are getting a bit hungry. You know what? Stop that and cook some spaghetti. Okay, Amanda wanting to chat with Lorenzo. Carlos's birthday is only a day away. Yeah, he's going to be a toddler before we know it, so... if you think about it... you know what, I'm going to hold him for now. I'm going to feed him and then put him back before Lorenzo eats something. If we go by the timeline... Carlos is the first baby born in this challenge. We saw Max give birth in a second video, but that was like at the very end of his spring rotation, aka the beginning hours of the summer rotation. So, counting the timeline itself, it's Wednesday. Carlos is the first one. feed a bottle to him. You are doing fine. You know what? You continue practicing. I don't think I'm going to make her an artist or anything like that. I don't think she's going to make much money by painting that, but at the very least, it might be something to, like, decorate the house with. And then put him into the crib. I replaced the one-tile crib with a different one, just like in the store, because there were such issues with it. So before I have to fight with that, just take care of that. And then you can come eat dinner. I want her to have some more fun. You can do it. Alright, she has an art skill. That's another skill for her to increase for her aspiration. Okay, 6 a.m. for Thursday. Let's see. Okay, you... the table's in the way. You take a bubble bath. And she can throw that away. Take care of those plants. And then get herself some leftovers. Carlos is doing fine. He doesn't need any attention right now. As soon as I mention that Carlos doesn't need any attention, he of course needs to get his diaper changed. So you can take care of that after your own bath. And then get yourself some leftovers as well. Also, I am surprised he has the typical romance sim want of woohooing with at least 3 different sims. But so far he seems to be focused on his wife and on his baby. I suppose the sim aspiration family is kind of taking over, which is good. Okay, you have to make the bed. And then study fire safety. The plants are not doing very well. And you play some darts. You want to have some fun, and it's also his one true hobby, so you might as well do something with that. I think I do have a career that is unlocked at maximum games enthusiasm, so that's also some progress for that. Oh my goodness, I completely forgot about them taking care of their bills. So you get that once you've done taking care of your baby. He wants to become BFFs with Amanda. He also wants to learn the life skill, lifelong happiness. You want? I'll just lock that in for now. They don't need attention. They definitely help, but they also need attention, so pay the bills. And then you can start working on lifelong happiness. She is overall doing okay. She also wants to reach creativity level 2. I thought that was going to be cooking level 2, but no. But she's also really close. Carlos is doing okay. Lorenzo just left him on the floor instead of putting him back into the crib. But okay. As long as it keeps the baby happy and quiet enough. She is almost done. So get that taken care of. And then I'll have her do some cleaning. I was wondering if for the first birth in the challenge, if I should do a birthday party for Carlos turning into a toddler, but I'll be honest, I would want to invite Monica as the leader / mayor, but also I kind of don't want to risk it because I would have to pay so much attention to make sure that she and Lorenzo don't do anything. And you wanted cleaning skill level 2, which she got while she was starting to clean. You know what? Make some Santa cookies. You are still doing okay. So I'll actually have him stop that for now. Play some darts. Because his aspiration is at gold, so that's doing fine. Platinum would be nice, but okay, now he got enough enthusiasm so he can actually talk about games. And the baby's asleep on the floor. Baby's fine. Hey, there's a Shiba Kitty again. Oh, who's calling? I'm gonna eat something. Okay, Monica wants to talk to Catherine, which they're close to being friends, actually. Also, she has one chemistry bolt with her husband and two with Jacob. That's a little bit surprising. I will admit that. Okay, put away the Santa cookies. Take care of that. You're taking care of that. Oh, those two are working like a dream team. Oh, and she's helping Carlos turn into a toddler. No, she's helping him getting some food. No, wait, she's not sure. There we go. Okay. Oh, he aged up into a little suspender outfit. Okay. Put him down. Of course, he aged up with a completely wet ass, which is not fine, but let's take a good look at him. So we already saw he has Lorenzo's brown eyes and Catherine's coloring in terms of hair and skin color. But for the facial features, I think he's taking a lot after Catherine. The mouth might be Lorenzo, but for the most part, I think he's taking after Catherine for the most part. Okay, so let's take a look at him. Yeah, his hygiene is horrendous. He wants a toy. Well, the thing about toddler toys is I usually wait until the baby is a toddler to get them a toy, because I like to get them a toy that actually sort of matches their personality. And his personality, he is a Capricorn, so he's very neat. And he's extremely playful, so he got basically the highest personality of his mom and of his dad. And he already wants to have another baby. Thank you, family sim aspiration. So he's relatively outgoing. He's in the middle of being active and nice. So he's very playful. I think I'm going to get him the xylophone. So that's he taken care of. You know what? The bottle was right there, so you just eat that. You take care of that plant for now. Lorenzo. Yeah, you want another baby. Okay. He's taking care of that. Oh, okay. They're already working on fulfilling that want of his. I know, not now, Carlos. Mommy and Daddy have to make you a sibling. Okay, sorry you had to wait so long, Carlos. They were trying to take their time and, making it all romantic. So, she is pregnant again. So I will lock in the want of having another baby. Tend to those. Sorry, Carlos, you really had to, walk around with a stinky diaper for too long. But, okay. I'm not going to give him a bath. I'm just going to put him to bed then because he is really, really tired. And I also already gave them the toddler toilet from earlier when the baby was born, just because I want to not have to forget about that later on. So there you go. Let's see what he's going to wear for his pajamas, which is what he's mostly going to be wearing for the rest of his toddlerhood. Oh, an adorable little astronaut space-themed sort of pullover pajama thing. Adorable. Okay, go and sleep. You go sleep too, because it's late. And she's pregnant again. I don't want her needs crashing too much. So, it's Friday. It's the last day in spring for them. I brought his xylophone up so that he can actually play with that while he entertains himself. Catherine woke up around 12, around midnight, to remind us not that she is pregnant, but that she was really, really, really hungry. So I had her eat 2 plates of spaghetti. You try to repair the shower. She is going to stay in bed even longer if she doesn't have to get up and take care of her needs, which she probably does. So, you know what, you quick do that. So please get up, Catherine. And then I'm gonna have her eat some Santa cookies. He wants to play with Carlos. He still wants to go on a date and have the woohoo with 3 different Sims, but for the most part, he is focused on his family. He should get some attention soon-ish. But for now, I can still wait a bit. Okay, his hunger is doing okay. She's getting better. He is currently sleeping. Get yourself leftovers. And for the most part, he's doing fine right now. Everyone else is... Oh, she's getting up. Yeah, you're pregnant. You're fitting into that outfit for your maternity wear for some reason. Get your leftovers. He's cleaning up, thank you so much. The tomato plants are doing okay. And she... You know what, study cleaning, because that's what you want right now. Still doing fine, he's going to wake up soon enough. All of the bills are paid for this duration, except for the taxes. I'm still going to be doing that, of course. I just have to take care of some other stuff first. I tried to do the taxes shortly before finishing off the rotation, just in case there are any bills or anything that is still going to mean there's some money coming out. Okay, use the toilet. Make some lunch meat sandwiches. Carlos is up there. You know what? Get a bottle for him. Since he is getting a little bit hungry. And he didn't finish the previous bottle because he was just so tired. Oh, there's the Ferdinand cat. She wants Carlos to learn how to be potty trained. That is great. Okay, teach him that. He wants to be played with by either of his parents. And Lorenzo wants to play with him as well, so toss him. She's going back to bed. I don't blame her. Okay, now he wants to learn everything. Aw. Teach him to talk. We can work a little bit of that before we end off. You know what? Before you continue doing that, put those away and eat something. He can entertain himself with a xylophone. She's sleeping, as a change. She's been spending most of the rotation sleeping, which I don't blame her. She's pregnant, her needs are crashing, and their bed is not the best. It's not the worst, but it's like a small step above the worst. Don't go to bed yet. You still have to do some work. Alright, their taxes are a lot less than I thought they would be, but a lot of the money was spent into the store, opening it up, getting it all prepared and such. Yeah, I know, you don't like sending taxes. Go to sleep. Okay, before ending off the rotation, put Carlos to bed, and then you can go to sleep. And I hope you guys enjoyed seeing how the the De La Rosa household with Lorenzo is going to go. I guess the surprise for this episode was that the first birth really resulted in only one baby. We'll see about the others. And we'll finish off the spring rotation with Jacob next time. So we'll see you then.